7 months, I think, since the last fight. I guess talk to me what the focus been during the time away. Of, like I said, it's had some setbacks, but against the very best level of competition. So what's the focus been during the time off?
Yeah, definitely. The focus is still the same. My main goal is still to be the best fighter that I can be. Always trying to prove myself, and my fights speak to itself. And yeah, when I'm not here fighting, I'm in the gym, work my butt off, helping training partners that have a fight coming up. So take the focus out of me a little bit and try to help somebody else. So once I get a fight, and it's all about me, it's about the strategy and the mindset.
For Sean, the story kind of seems to be this is his first test, a real top level talent. What do you see? I mean, do you feel like from what you've seen he is, worthy of being in the top, or do you still feel like maybe there's some hype around him that still needs to get tested?
No, I believe he's legit. People asked me the same question before, and my answer remains the same. I think he's legit. He won a lot of the fights, and he's tall, long, fights both stands, and have a lot of skills. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna be like a great test for him, and myself. I think I can stop him within 3 rounds for sure.
Your reputation of fighting the best and putting on great fights is well earned at this point. So I mean, is it victory here? Like, does it just feel like an important night? Like I gotta win, or do you feel comfortable with kind of where you are right now?
I'm comfortable. I am comfortable. It is what it is. I cannot go back and cry about it for the loss that I had, or even the loss that was very close that I thought and many people thought I won. So this is in the past. I know what type of person and fighter I am. So definitely things that don't go my way, I don't identify myself with, let's say, bad results and things like that. I'm always working myself to be the best person that I can be, and also to be the best athlete that I can be.
Nice. Last thing for me, you're no stranger to fight of the night. I mean, what kind of fight do you think we see? Is it going to be that type of fight, you think? Or
I hope so. That's what I'm here for. It's a wartime. And definitely, it's going to push his pace and see what he's capable to do.
Pedro over here. Center, how's it going?
What up, James?
Yeah, how you doing? I'm just wondering, the only fight that O'Malley has had where he's lost was against Chito Vera. There's two school of thoughts on that fight, whether, people say he got injured and other people said, no, it was Chito who's the one who actually injured him. What did you take away from that fight as you're preparing for him on Saturday?
Nothing. They're two different, this has been a long time, and could be an accident that happened in training or maybe in the fight, His opponent is very tough as well, like I know him. And yeah, the lesson that I take from the fight, that he can break like anybody else. And it's to tell in the bantamweight division, 5 guys, they're dangerous, and I'm definitely gonna be one of them. So
yeah, and you've never been knocked out in the UFC in your career at all. How much will that help you in this fight, just with your durability? Because he's used to having a short night, but with you, it's going to be a war, right?
Oh, it's going to be a war, 100%. Every time that I step in the octagon, I'm ready to give everything that I have, every single drip of sweat, and don't regret anything when I leave the octagon. So, and Saturday night is not going to be different. I'm willing to take everything that I can and push to the limits and take him to deep waters.
And just last one from me, were there any training partners that were kind of O'Malley's size? He's a pretty big fighter for the division. Did you work with anyone specifically for the size that you're going to be facing on Saturday?
Yeah, definitely. We have some guys from Europe, that kickboxers, and some other guys in the gym too that has like the same style that he has a little bit, with the average and the reach distance that he has. And yeah, American top team. One thing that we always gonna have many type of style and people there to train, to copy, and and make sure they gonna bring the best in every single round this is gonna present.